Everybody, Minister Brother Derek here. Once again, this guy is ranting and raving, talking about he been to forum sites and all of that. I go on Reddit and them and look sometimes too. Them people don't know what the hell they talk about. Yeah, seriously. But I want y'all to understand something. Look how small this screen is, and look how close that projector is to that wall. Look at how close that projector is to that screen. Look at it. Look how close it is. You got a man that keep coming to you, and that's God's technology down there. $17 technology. Take a look. $17 technology. We're going to be rocking this for the next 2 days until the screen that silent got us. Let me switch positions here. But look at how close the projector is to the wall. This is what y'all got to understand. Kenny is pushing so many lumens out of that projector that it's washing out the pewter gray he's using and the white that he's using. He's washing it out because, how do I know this? Because, first of all, look how close the projector is to the screen. Now, if I wanted to have the best image, I could put the projector close to the screen like he doing. I got mine's 3.5 feet back. You know why? Because I want the 120 inch. And I could raise the projector up, but then I wouldn't be able to get the 120 inch. But I could raise the projector up. Also, that's another way to cheat. The closer you put the projector to the screen, the higher you have it up, the better the image is, but also the smaller the screen is. See, that's why he's doing these low screens. He said in the video he's not doing big screens anymore. He's done enough of them. You have to understand something, sir. What makes a projector attractive? The big screen. This is something that he just keeps forgetting. You can buy a TV now. You can get a 55-inch screen for like $300 and something. It's not expensive anymore. You want 120 inches. That's what I want on my wall. That's just me. I want 120 inches. But the fact that we can sit here and look from across the room, and I can sit here and look at my black, and come up here also, and I can look, and I can see that my screens are almost identical. You could tell that that's darker because, but it's across the room. Now, the white better. There's the white over there. The white is better than, but I can tell it's white. The white is better up there. Look, it is. Keep in mind, we're across the room. Right. Even across the room, look how good that image looks. Well, look how he bragging about having a short throw projector. But look at how close he got it up there. The amount of lumens that he dumped off the projector is ridiculous. I proved that when he hung the shirt down. The top of the shirt was black, but the rest of the shirt was blue. And he had 3 panels up, and the panel that was closest to the lens looked good, but the rest of the panels were blue. That's something that he can't overcome because of the simple fact that I don't know if you can find a thinner black panel than what we have. Now, because I want the 120 inches, I can't get the screen perfect. I'm hoping that screen will come Tuesday. But you can notice up at the top, you can see it's a little off. You can see, but The line is not, it's almost straight across, and I like it. And I can see the words, and which is what I didn't like about the first version of God's technology. The words were dimmer. But let's take a look at a white screen. See, the first thing you know about me is I'm not afraid to show a white screen without cheating. And you can see that that's not white. If you're going to use black, and even gray to an extent, you're not going to get a perfect white. That is a white. You have to pardon the lights. See the rainbow lights? That's why you're seeing the rainbows across the screen, but that is a white screen, okay? You're not going to get that, okay? You're not going to get. Now, the screen that's all the way at the back, you got something similar to this, but it was grayer, and you had charcoal lines that was on either side of the screen. On the right and the left hand side, you would get dark charcoal lines or patterns on the screen, and it made the white really look dirty. I'm not ashamed to show you that we're not going to get a perfect white. It's not going to happen. If you're using black, you cannot get a perfect white. If you use gray, you can't get a perfect white. I know because I've used them. And you can talk to me all day. Now, this is a black screen. Now, you see that is perfectly pitch black. Why? Because we're using black. Razor thin version of black. But that's black. Okay? You look up here, white can't do black. Let's keep it real. White cannot do black. Now, it can make you think you're seeing black, but it can't. That is not black. That's black. So, what bothers you more? Do you want the perfect white, or do you want the dark black? Which one do you want? Because white can't give you black. Now, technology and the projectors can use the colors to make stuff look like it's doing black. But when you really look at it, you'll see that it's a gray when you're dealing with a white screen. Now, since we were over here on the white, let's see if there's anything white that'll show up. Oh, this is a gray screen. How does the gray screen look on black? It's gray. It looks very similar to the white. The white was a little lighter than this, and it looks, on the white ceiling, this looks almost white. It looks almost identical to what I showed you the white screen. But you can tell on the black it's darker. Let's see how the ring light on the pig screen look. I've never seen this before. This is the first time, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen this before. Now, look up here. Look at that beautiful white. Say what you want to say. Look at that beautiful white. Look up here. It's not as beautiful. But, do you see white? It's not as beautiful. But do you see it? That's the key. It's not as pretty as that. That is absolutely, I'm sorry, that's gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. But you can make yourself believe that you're looking at white. Is it as pretty as that? Hell no. But if you want the contrast, but you can see this is absolutely gorgeous. Not as pretty as that. That's beautiful. But from across the room, that looks close. It looks close from across the room. This is yellow. Yellow. Now, that's your yellow. That's yellow. Looks better on the white. This is why I prefer the white. But if we were to show something yellow, would you really notice? If we were to show something yellow, would you really notice? See, people talk about testing. You got to test. So let's look at something that has a lot of black in it.
Begins. This is Dolby Atmos. The number of speakers around you no longer matters, because this is the world's first object-based cinematic.
Now you see the difference.
With powerful moving audio that transcends from channels.
Look down there.
To moving around you with pinpoint
Look at the black
accuracy.
level. If you want that, if you don't like that, and you want the black level. And you see the stars.
Whether the soundscape sets the mood of the scene.
Come on, you guys, let's go.
Or captures the full extent
Do you want to know my secret?
of nature's fury.
You have to ask yourself, is that viewable?
And remember this? It's just the
As you can
beginning.
see, there ain't no
of
black up
Dolby
there, but look at
Vision.
that pretty white.
Because what you
But
thought was
you
black
see white up there?
isn't. This is black.
That will be black.
This
That's
is contrast that reveals details deeper than any image you've seen on a screen. This is luminance that means the difference between white and pure energy. Energy that is about to reveal an entire universe of color you've never experienced in the cinema.
So alrighty, y'all. Man, it's the Brother Derek. I'm out. I just wanted to show you that Kenny a liar and he full of crap. Y'all take it easy.